Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Every Day is Friday. Before we dive in, make sure you remember to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's get into it. Today's guest is Issac, a boxer who's betting on himself in a whole new way. Every time he wins a fight, he takes his winnings and gambles them, aiming to turn it all into $1,000,000. Let's dive into his story. Issac, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, I appreciate you being on the show, and thanks for hitting me up. And for the listeners who may not be familiar with your line of work yet, can you give us a quick rundown of who you are and what you do?
All right, guys. So my name is Isaac. I just got into the influencer boxing scene about 2 years ago. I actually fought a very famous OnlyFans guy as my first fight, and I got called to the side of the ring after that by an old UFC promoter, and he was like, we was betting on you to win that fight, and we lost this amount of money." I'm like, "Okay, side bets, okay." So what I done on my own fights is I started going up to the fans and people that were betting and betting on myself to win the fight. And everything I won, I would put it in the casino and double it. And sometimes I took a big loss on that, you know what I mean? But uh yeah, that's pretty much what I do. But I train all the time, travel the world fighting. I've been all over the place: Dubai, Nashville, Miami, pretty much everywhere in Florida. And we're gonna keep that going.
That's amazing. And it's always fascinating to hear the why behind someone's passions. Can you dive a little bit deeper on how did your journey begin in boxing?
Okay, I'm gonna be straight up honest because I know a lot of people and man on the internet are not quite honest about things. But back in elementary school and middle school, I was always the bigger kid. I think I was 390 pounds. Now I'm sitting at like 170. I was always getting bullied about weight, what I wore to school. First ever fight I got in at school, I ended up winning it. I got bullied by this kid for like 8 or 9 months straight, and finally stood up for myself. And I was like, okay, I felt good. Let me go learn to do this. First ever thing I joined was a karate gym. I think I made it to like purple belt, and I realized that that's not what I wanted just yet. Then I tried MMA. You had kids in there throwing their legs higher than the Eiffel Tower. Not too good at that. Then we tried boxing. Turned out to work out really great. Won my first 5 fights going out. And right now I'm sitting with a record of 23-2 ever since I started that. And I've been steady at it ever since. Always in the gym. Preparing for more fights, more opportunities, more training. So yeah.
Was there ever a moment that you knew you wanted to go all in on boxing?
Yes, the moment that I knew I wanted to go all in, I had everybody from my hometown, which is in North Carolina. It's called Rutherfordton County, North Carolina. Very, very small town. The only thing you see there is Dollar General, maybe a McDonald's. There's nothing there. Once I went very public with my first fight, there was like 10 to 15,000 people watching it live, like 20,000 tickets sold. This was like a Misfits card. And everybody in my town, including my parents, I don't even live with my parents anymore. I moved. Everybody doubted me. I quit my job for it, didn't go to college, quit everything just to focus on boxing. Nobody believed in me, and I went out there and I proved not only myself right, but everybody that doubted in me at my hometown wrong. I won $15,000 at that fight. And that's when I knew this is what I'm meant to do. And I want to travel the world and inspire younger kids that don't know where to actually go. Like, they may not be good at school, baseball, football, soccer, but you never know. Like, throw a pair of boxing gloves on, pay for a $30 lesson and see where that takes you. Because that's what I've done. That's my whole entire story. It took one $30 lesson and it changed my life forever.
That's so powerful. I mean, what's the hardest part about training for a fight that most people don't even realize?
Weight cutting. It's brutal. That's the worst. Like, I've had to lay under like 7, 8 blankets and a sauna suit on the asphalt to cut 10, 20 pounds last second. It could kill you. Yeah, it's very life changing to do something like that.
I mean, okay? So mindset is so often so powerful. I mean, it separates the good from great at times. I mean, what goes through your head when you're pushing through yourself past your limits in the gym?
Normally, when I'm in the gym, I always think back on this one moment I had. I was fighting in Miami, Florida for a state medal. Ended up winning in the third round. It was a 12-round fight. In the gym, every day after I won that fight, I would always, I wouldn't call it blacking out. Like your hearing goes out and you're sitting there thinking and looking around at everybody around you. And like you have this one little kid sitting over there that's like, 15, 16 years old in the gym, like training right beside you. And you're like, well, I went pro, and you're looking at him like, he's going to do it. That kid can do it. I done it. He can do it. Like, it's just all a mentality game for me. And when I look around and all the other people trying to do exactly what I'm doing, it motivates me to keep going, because once I'm at that certain level, those kids, the younger generation and kids to come up even from like different sports that just stepped in, they're going to look up to me. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of pressure carrying that on me when I'm in the gym. I have to do the best. I have to keep my. It don't matter if my dog died that morning. I still got to be up 5 o'clock in the morning running 25 miles. I got to make weight. Got to cut. Got to make sure all my meetings are on time. All my sponsorships are on time. Everything's on time.
Yeah, what's the biggest lesson in boxing that has taught you about life?
You got to be humble. No matter in victory, defeat, no matter, say you got $20 left in your bank account, you don't know how you're eating your next meal. You better stay humble. Like it don't matter if you got 10 million in the bank. If you see somebody that's lower than you are, or just like you know they need help, man, just throw them a couple bucks, help them out. You always have to stay humble. That's what boxing has taught me majorly. You can't just go around treating people certain ways and expect to get better in life, because good karma, bad karma. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And you've been doing this for 165 days challenge. Can you dive a little bit into that?
Yeah, I done. Okay, so I started at Miami. I lost over, I think it was 190 pounds within 60 days. And that was a whole fitness journey for me. I was like, I have the picture. I think it's up on my Instagram, matter of fact. But I think I was sitting at 390 pounds, and one of my buddies took a picture of me sitting on the couch. And I had no shirt on, jeans were popped off. I was big, dude. Like, I didn't care about nothing in the world, didn't care about money, was not motivated, unmotivated, most unmotivated person ever. And I done that. I done a challenge with making money, losing weight, and getting in the best shape I could possibly get in. Right now, I'm kind of struggling on the diet as most, because I'm traveling a lot. It's kind of hard to make those meals that I need. So I'm having to put in like more cardio and more time to keep that weight off. And as far as the gambling stuff, we're kind of on a losing streak right now, but we're coming back. We're coming back tonight. That's going to be live on Kick, by the way. But we are coming back tonight. But yeah, man, this it's been rough. Definitely rough on my body to keep the weight off, because I lost that weight so quick that if you have like 3 or 4 weeks of a cheat week, or like 3 or 4 cheat weeks in a row, it's right back. So you got to really stick on the diet with that.
Yeah, you being an influencer boxer, I mean, it's so powerful, your story. I mean, I've always said something like on my Instagram page, to be the top 1%, you to do what the 99% isn't willing to do, and you gambling your winnings away, trying to reach $1 million. I mean, what's the story behind that?
Okay, so I know when I reach $1 million, I'm gonna move back to Miami. I used to live in Little Haiti in Miami, Florida. The hurricane hit down there, washed my house away. I had no homeowners insurance. Bad idea on my part. I'm young, mistake I made. So I'm gonna move back to Miami, and I'm planning on opening a Instagram page and a charity for all the younger kids that want to box. Kind of like a GoFundMe situation, but half the money that I make gambling, I'm gonna put towards that, so kids can get like boxing equipment, headgear, boxing gloves, trunks, and actually be able to pay to get on amateur events to try to work their way up being pro. And if they can't find a coach and they need money for a coach, we're gonna go ahead and pay for that as well.
Wow, that is incredible. That's great
Yeah,
things to
that's
do for the youth, coming up and teach them the ways that you've already been through.
Yeah, I've seen up in Miami. I've seen there's not a lot of places like that. Most lessons down there start off at like $235. I'm just gonna do a fundraiser and try to open up my own little event for these kids to come in and actually get work with pro coaches, people that's worked with Floyd and guys like that, because I have the connections with those people. It's just I need the money to actually put that in motion.
With that being said, what's the best piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to start boxing?
Your best advice is, I would say, hands down, do not go straight and take a fight. I don't care if it's an influencer fight, an amateur fight, a pro fight, or even sparring your friend in the backyard. One, you could get seriously hurt, even if you don't know what you're doing and the other guy don't. All it takes is one punch to end your career. I know a guy that got hit in the back of the head. He was never able to fight again. I'm sure y'all have probably seen him on TikTok. His name's A.J. Lee. Got hit in the back of the head. He was never able to stand again. And he just started off, just went pro. Um, I would say, hands down, get a coach that's in your price range, most affordable you could possibly get. Train from anywhere to 6 months to a year and a half, and do not fight until your coach tells you that you are ready to fight. Make sure your coach is there. Make sure your hands are wrapped absolutely perfect. If it's an amateur event, please wear headgear. Don't be like, okay, I don't care, you can hit me as much as you want. In the long run, when you're 30, 40 years old, you're gonna feel that. Wear headgear until you go pro, and they don't let you wear headgear no more. That's protection, training, and all that's most important in fighting. Just don't jump straight into it. You have to take it slow. I know everybody rushes. Oh, I'll go win this fight. I could have $10,000 in the bank account. Realistically, $10,000 is not a lot of money. Take it slow, get the proper training, and you will eventually blow up and succeed in boxing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people love hearing that. And what's one of the best pieces of advice you've heard from a coach?
Uh, I have a coach named Dan. He just passed away. His son has stepped up. He trains at the KO Zone in Miami. His son just started coaching. The best advice I ever had from him, he passed away and he left a letter. And, I was one of the kids at the gym that was one of the highest level people at the gym. I was top three at that gym. And he wanted me to take over. He said I had that mentality. The best advice for you that I've heard from any kind of coach is discipline. Even if you're waking up in the morning time, you feel like crap, you got a headache, you got a cold, you may feel like your life is going downhill. It does not matter. You still have to get up and you have to go. His name is Coach Dan. Y'all can check him out. He's still got a page up and everything. We raised, I think the gym down there raised right at $6,500 for his funeral. Shout out KO Zone. Love y'all guys. Um, but yeah, that's definitely the best advice I've had from a coach is stay disciplined no matter what's going on in your life.
That's a great takeaway. And what would you say to someone who wants to fight you?
Don't. Don't. Y'all gonna have to see that in Dallas. I'm fighting November 15th against the guy. It's a title fight. I think there's right around 12,000 tickets sold for it right now, and then we still got 3 months to go. Training camp's going great. I'm on weight, so I don't really got to cut no more weight. So I'm staying like right where I'm at. Guy, he talks a lot, and I don't really get into the whole like going back and forth, bringing people's family into it and all that. It's all about the promotion, the fans watching, the younger generation watching. I'm gonna go out there and put on a show, but if anybody wants to challenge, or you got a gym you want me to come out to, fly out to, I'll do it. We can, do a little event off of it, or I'll get you on a card if you have the experience. But I highly recommend not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, those battles usually lead the deepest lessons for a lot of
Yeah.
people out there. Do you remember your toughest fight so far, and what did you learn from it?
My toughest fight was against Andy Savage on Creator Fight League 1. Uh, I ended up getting a concussion that fight early in the fight. That was actually one of the two losses I'm carrying right now. They broke my nose so bad from here all the way down is solid metal, so I don't have a bone in my nose at the moment. That was the toughest fight I've ever had to fight. And we're getting that rematch on Misfits. Shout out Mams Taylor. You need to text me back about that.
Wow. I mean, what keeps you motivated when fights aren't, going your way?
I just look at it this way. One day, I know I'm putting in the work. I know I am. I know I'm outworking any guy I'm fighting right now. It's a matter of that one punch. You can't just go in the gym and train. Yeah, you can. You can get good by doing that, but you have to slow down your opponent's footage and stuff like that. I can't really say too much about this, but the guy I'm currently fighting, I have some people on the inside where I'm getting details on his training and stuff like that. So I see what he's doing to try to beat me, and I'm training the exact opposite of what he's doing so I can avoid that. That's why I'm so confident in these fights. And, if you take a hard loss, that motivates you to go train even harder. Like that one fight that I had, this is my second loss. I just fought in Orlando, broke three of my toes, tore a ligament, and ended up losing the belt. Now we have another title fight coming up, which is the one in Dallas. And, I'm more prepared for that. I've healed up and I'm ready to go.
Wow, that is incredible. I mean, what do your friends and family think about you just gambling your winnings away after a fight like that?
Uh, well, Uh, my fiance don't like it too much. She's sitting over here. She started laughing when you said that. She does not like that too much. Not unless I win. If I win, she loves it. But Louis Vuitton purse, steak dinner. But as far as my mom, no. Dad, no. They tell me every day you're stupid for that. And I was like, what happens if I win big? What happens if I achieve these goals to where I can actually open this gym for these people? And they was like, well, why don't you just save for 4 or 5 fights in a row? Because I want a story behind it. And plus, RainBet is sponsoring me now. Like they're going to be on my shorts, and I'm getting them a poster on the ring and everything. I had the owner from I think it's Canada is where he's from, located at. He reached out to me via email. I got that sponsorship this morning. I just got off of a meeting with them actually, so I just want a story behind it.
No, 100%. And if a sponsor was listening right now, what would you tell them about why they should sponsor you in your boxing career?
The reason you should definitely sponsor me is because one, I will make sure your business gets out there during the time. I just won't be like, oh yeah, sponsor me. I'll throw you on my shorts. No, I give you the best opportunities. I'll get you a whole poster made, throw it on the side of the ring. If you want to be dead center of the ring, I can make that happen since I'm like one of the top two people on the card. I'll throw your whole logo dead center of the ring. Throw you on my shorts, my shirt. You'll have mic time at the press conference, the weigh-ins. You'll have mic time pretty much anytime you want it. I'll make sure to mention as much as I can about your company and what you do.
That is incredible. Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now when your boxing career and with money and everything else?
My goal is I've talked to people, I've talked to the media teams for Jake Paul, and the situation is for me right now is followers, get my name out there more. You can go on USA Boxing and look me up. I'm ranked 3 in Florida, and I'm ranked 2 in North Carolina. So I'm amongst the greats right now in the DAZN company and Misfits. So what they're telling me is if I can get my follower count a little bit higher and, just average more views and push my content more, I may be able to get that spot on Logan Paul and KSI's card in order to get to Jake Paul. And I think that would be amazing, like coming where I'm coming from, trying to get up to there. I think that would probably take me around 3 to 4 years minimum. But my 2-year goal would be to get that gym open for sure.
That is an incredible legacy that you want to leave behind.
Yep. I'm thinking I'll go ahead and quote this because I know this is going to get out there. I would say by 2026, 2027, I'll have that gym open in Florida. For sure.
Now, what is your definition of an influence boxer?
An influence boxer is basically somebody that has a media, somebody that, tries to reach fans in a positive way, but also puts in the work as a original pro boxer. So I am a pro boxer that was through a pro company, but I had all these offers because I used to be big on the internet. I was big like in I think it was 2019. I had like a YouTube channel with 15K. I was doing like pranks and stuff like that. Didn't really know where to go in life. I was just doing random stuff and it was working. But I was like, got to thinking about it. That's disrespectful to go in Walmart and prank somebody's grandma. That's stupid. Why did I quit? That was immature. I was young. But yeah, just I just want to get out there and show certain people that it's possible. That's the whole goal. That's what I want the most out of this.
Yeah, go chase your dreams because your dreams will not chase you. I mean, what's the craziest thing you've done after a big win?
Oh Lord. Oh God. So I went to a casino one night after a win, and it was in it was in Miami. All the like Steve will do it, and all those guys was there. Dana White, because there was a UFC event down there the same day, and it was me and Rodney Peterson. His name is not Logan Paul. He looks just like him. And Nate Diaz was in the bar where the casino was at, and they was all playing slots and stuff. I was just drinking. I wasn't gambling this time. So it was just nice meeting all those high-level people. And I was just sitting there talking. Nate Diaz leaves his wallet behind, so my friend Logan picks it up off of the counter and goes out to hand it to Nate. Nate thought he was fighting him, so then Nate locks in a guillotine, chokes him out in the middle of the road. And Logan passed out and had a bad head injury. There's still lawsuits and stuff going on about that. But that's the craziest thing I've done after a fight and experience watching after a fight.
Wow. I mean, I really want to ask you this one. I mean, who's your dream opponent?
Dream opponent right now, I want to rematch with Andy. Andy Savage, bad. He done me dirty. Like, I know a lot of people will say out-of-pocket stuff like Tank Davis or something crazy. I want Andy Savage again. I'll send you his Instagram. If you post this clip on your page, tag him in it. I want him one more time. Let me tell you what, $10,000 on the fight. Winner takes it. Your 10 against my 10. Winner walks away with 20. Andy, let's run it back. We'll talk to Anthony. We'll talk to Mams. We'll talk to all the major promoters. Heck, if you want to go talk to KSI, we'll fly out together. We'll talk to them. Let's put this on a card. Let's get the eyes for the people. I gave you your chance. Remember that. You was in Creator League's comments begging to fight me. You broke my nose. The doctor stopped that fight. We both know I got it. We both know I had you. You was dizzy. You was off your feet. I want that fight back. I'm willing to put money on it. I don't care the promotion. You let me know on that.
That's a good call out right there. Now, if someone was betting against you, how does it fuel your performance in the ring?
Oh, that's rough because I've had odds going very against me in one fight that I won. I think it was like 90-5 odds because this kid was like ranked 1 in Mexico. He came to Miami to fight. I knocked him out in 3 rounds. Ever since then, that boosted my confidence out of the roof. So when I know people's betting against me like on Stake and all these other places, I'm just like, whatever. They're about to lose some money,
Yeah, 100%. I thought you'd be calling out Logan Paul there for a second there.
Yeah. Hey, I've thought about it. He's really more of in the WWE stuff now, so I respect him. Hey, Prime's pretty good. I can't lie. It's a pretty good drink.
Now, what do people most misunderstood about boxers outside the ring?
They think, I would say it's more of they think that we don't train. Like, the influencer side of boxing, they think we just go out, do stupid stuff, make a little bit of money. But all these guys that I fought with that are influencers that are fighting, these guys are in the gym seven days a week, like 10, 20 hours. Like, they're going at it every single day to get better. Like, USA Saiyan, he's one of my buddies. He fought on Creator Fight League. He's like won the American Ninja Warrior thing like 6 times. He's jacked. That dude does 2,000 pull-ups in an hour. Like, I'm just like, okay, so these guys are actually putting in the work. So that's what it's huge. They all stay in the gym. Everybody thinks they just go out and party, win a little bit of money, but that's really not how it is. They don't really get the credit they deserve.
100%. I mean, fueling your body with just is so important, when you're throwing huge punches. I mean, what's your diet like while training?
It's just meat, solid meat, fruit, eggs, and then on cheat day, fiance donuts and pizza. But that's like every maybe once a day. Crab legs, yeah, right. Probably like once every week. I'll have a little cheat day with her. No higher than like 1,500 calories though. I'm setting like I know this is very unhealthy, but I have to maintain this to keep this weight until I go fight in 3 months. I think I'm not even averaging like 720 calories right now.
Wow. So, I mean,
Yeah.
how do you get ready for mentally for a fight? I mean, do you have a walk-up song also?
Yeah. Normally I use like anything by 2000s baby. KLB Kasha. I've met him in person, or 1900 Rugrat. There's the two rap artists that I've met in person that I really like. But one of my friends on Snapchat, his name's Nate. He just wrote a song and texted me the other day and asked me to use it for him. So I might use that this time. I'm not too sure yet.
Okay, that's really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Do you have any habits before you step into the ring?
Normally, put some headphones on, listen to music. I'll get my hands wrapped up really nice. I'll sit back there, think about what could happen if I win this fight, all the huge opportunities that can come of it. I always say a quick prayer once I step in the ring, put both hands on the rope, say a quick prayer, then I stand up, and then we bang it out to the end.
I gotta ask you because boxers, it is you're going into you're going to war basically. I
Yeah.
mean, how do you handle nerves before a fight?
Before a fight, a lot of people will get like they'll think they're sick. They consider it nerves. I get that. You'll have a little bit of nerves, but what they don't understand is it's mainly adrenaline, but it feels like nerves. Once you step in the ring and that bell rings, it all hits you at once. You're like really nervous, adrenaline's running, but once that first punch is through and you get hit for the first time, it goes away. You're fully focused on that other guy because any punch that guy throws could end the whole fight immediately. You have to focus on his head, where his head's moving, his footwork, arm movement, all of his combos. First round, fill him out. Then after that, go out there and capitalize on it for the rest of the fight.
If you don't mind me asking, why did you decide to gamble your fight money away?
Well, like I said, I thought the first amount that I made, if I doubled it, I would have had enough to open that gym. And I did not double it. I did not double it, boys. RIP. But yeah, we are coming back from it. We got another challenge coming up. We're gonna do 100 all the way to $100,000 challenge that we're doing. We're gonna double $100 every single day until we get up to $100,000. It's gonna take a while to do it, but I think with the right strategies, it's possible.
I was gonna ask you the next question. What is your strategies with gambling?
Strategies pretty much. There's ways like online casinos. Everybody thinks it's like ripped off or rigged. What I like to do is you can put in like $2 or $3 and mess with the game at first. Like what I do is go on blackjack. I'll put in $2 or $3. I'll have like a 6 and they'll have like a 19 and I'll stand. Obviously, I'm losing that. So to trick the game and then to keep doing it until I lose like $10 and I'll throw in $100 when I've lost like 6 in a row and then bam, right there's all my money back plus 100. You just got to be smart with it.
Yeah, no, I mean money lessons also. They teach you the
Yeah.
the biggest lessons. I mean, what's been the
Yeah.
biggest lesson you've learned from money so far?
Don't blow it. Don't blow it. My first ever winnings, I ended up buying a Corvette right out of the gate. That was stupid. Instead of taking care of stuff I needed to take care of, I bought a C8 Corvette, solid blue. Gambled the rest of it, lost all that. But yeah, just you got to save your money. Now that I'm older and doing this, because like I said, when I first started getting paid, I was like 17, 18 years old, blowing all of it when I got paid. Now that I'm 22, about to be 22 this September, I know I need to save and have bigger stuff to accomplish with it.
Now, for the people that are listening out there, what do you hope people learn from watching your journey?
Anything is possible. It don't matter if you're trying to gamble, if you're trying to box. It don't matter if you're trying to be a fitness influencer. It don't matter if you want to start a dog channel taking care of dogs. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Sit down, take the notes. Look at what other people are doing that's already made it and do 10 times more what they're doing. Like, outdo them by 100 times and you'll always be successful.
This is the Friday mindset part of the show. I want to dig into your journey, your mindset, and moments that have shaped you, Isaac. What has been the best piece of advice you've received so far?
Keep going no matter what. Like, I've took so many losses lately. It's been unforgiving. Like, I just wanted to sit down and completely give up. And then I think back to that little version of me that wanted this more than anything in the world, and that's what keeps me going. Always keep going. It don't matter how bad something is in your life. You got to keep going, bro. If you don't keep going, you're never gonna make it.
Now, what's one truth about life you wish more people understood?
One truth about life that I wish people understood: money does not buy happiness, and I can tell you that firsthand. I've had it. I've tried to use it to buy happiness, items. Your girlfriend wants some new stuff. That don't buy true love. That don't buy the people around you. That don't you buy the person that you are. You could go out and be a good person and be worth $1,000 and look like you're worth 10 million to somebody.
That is such a good point. I mean, for
Yeah.
anyone out there that is struggling with their confidence, I want to hear from you, Isaac. What should they do?
If you're struggling with your confidence, you need to look at what you're struggling with. What makes you think that your confidence is low? Like, you think you're overweight? Do you think you don't have any money? Do you think this, this, and this? And then what you need to do after that is look at ways to fix that. Say you weigh 220 pounds, you look at yourself, you're like, dang, man, this sucks. Like, I just feel fat, blah, blah, blah. Go on. There's a bunch of fitness influencers. Alex Ebank is a good one. Look him up. Follow his diet plan for, I'd say, maybe a month tops, and I guarantee you'll be the most confident person in the world. There's no way you can't be. There's always a way to change how you're feeling.
That is a great takeaway. Isaac, what is something significant from your childhood that shaped you into who you are today?
My grandmother passed when I was about 14 years old, and she left a letter. I posted it a while back as well. I'll post it on my story and tag you so you can share it with your guys as well. Uh, when I was a young kid, I was about 16 years old. I was a D1 baseball player in high school. This is before I dropped out of college to pursue what I'm doing now. I was throwing 91 miles an hour at 17 years old. I had a scholarship to go to UNC. I turned it down. And then my grandmother passed away right after that, and she left me a letter talking about how she wanted me to make it to the MLB and, make people look up to me and actually chase their dreams like I've done from a young age. Because I never even gave up. I was 6 years old, didn't know what motivation or discipline or nothing was, and I was still going. And I threw it away. Ended up almost having to have Tommy John surgery. I would not go through with the surgery. It's a ligament in your arm that tears after throwing sidearm in baseball so long. I was too scared to have the surgery. And I remembered one night I had a dream after my grandma passed. We had prayer cloths in our house. And she watched this thing called WWE SmackDown all the time. I watched it with her, but it's wrestling. It's fake. It's not real. But they still, I'm sure it hurts. Their body's going to hurt after a while. But I wanted something more real. And I was about, I'd say 18 at the time, 18, 19 at the time. And the only thing that was more real than wrestling was boxing. And that's where it all started.
Wow, you are giving me goosebumps. I mean,
Yeah.
I just can't believe so many people are leaving you letters.
Yeah.
Now, what's the biggest driving factor for success in your career?
Success, you have to win. You can't, there's not an option. You can't half-ass it. You got to go all in. Like training, all in. Promoting it, all in. Ticket sales, all in. And then people that support you, a lot of these guys that are big that's already made millions, they'll just walk past people. Like you have like a 15-year-old kid right there. You're 31 years old. You got like $17 million in the bank account. That kid just wants you to sign one piece of paper. Why would you not do that for him now? Come on. You gotta engage with your fans. You gotta make your fans want to see you, want to come watch you. You gotta put that work in. Anything that you want in life, you have to put the work in for.
That's so true. Remember to subscribe to Isaac and Every Day is Friday here. And the show is called Every Day is Friday. And Friday has a special energy, whether it's freedom, excitement, or just feeling of
Yeah.
accomplishment after a long week. Isaac, I want to hear
Yeah.
from you. What does Friday mean to you?
Friday's the best day ever. It's gambling day. It's, drink a few beers with the boys day. It's day off of training. I normally take Fridays off. Go out to eat, have some crab legs, hang out with your girlfriends, go to the beach. Friday is the best day in the world. And if you think every day's Friday, no matter if you're at work, like you say you're working at McDonald's, you think that day's Friday, you're going to be happy all day, making money all day, come home, have a great night, get rested up. Just think it's Friday every day and you got to worry about nothing.
Oh, I know. Every day is Friday indeed.
Yep.
And this is your chance to leave the listeners with something powerful.
Okay, guys. So basically, I want y'all guys to always listen to this. I want everybody that watches this to take something from this. And if you have any questions about what I'm about to say, what it means, feel free to DM me. I don't care what you are going through in life. A loss. You think you're overweight. You need somebody to talk to. You don't know the next step to take. My DMs are always open. You can text me. He'll tag me in this. Just feel free to message me at any point. You want to come out to a fight, I'll cover your ticket to get in the arena if you want to come watch me. Um, Always keep going, no matter what it is. I don't care. I don't care how bad you're hurting. If you feel like ending it that night, never end it. Never quit. Never give up. Always keep going and succeeding for what you want. You got to put in the work to get where you want to go. And if you're not sure where you want to go, all you have to do is look into something. What do you love the most? What's up next for you? Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? Always look into something. And if you're not sure where to start with boxing and you need any help, feel free to message me. I'll get you in touch with some great coaches and y'all can get on some events if you want to.
I always tell people, what would you do if money and status was not in the equation? That's your why. So go chase after
Uh,
those dreams.
yeah, go chase after the dreams. It ain't about the money. It's about who you can inspire and who you can take from a bad spot to a great spot.
So true. Isaac, all your information will be in the description down below. I want to make sure the people know where to find you. Where can the people follow and support your work?
Okay, you can check me out on Snapchat. It's called Risky Dgens. We do gambling content on there. Risky Dgen is what that is, and then my Instagram is Dgen Isaac. You can find all my boxing stuff on there. I do not charge my fan to watch my fights. I pay it off myself. So my fight in Dallas will be free. I'm gonna post it on the story of my fight night. I'm paying around like $4,000 for everybody to be able to watch it for free. So the code that's gonna pop up on there, you just use it on Netflix. And if you want to make some money, definitely go bet on me. Put $5 on me, win 5 grand. Use code Isaac, and there you go, boys.
I know the listeners got a lot of value out of this. It's been an awesome conversation. I appreciate you being here, Isaac. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing your
Yes, sir,
stories
of
and
course.
experiences, man.
Yes, sir.
I really do appreciate it. And for the listeners, stay tuned for more amazing stories on Every Day is Friday. If you enjoyed this, make sure you follow, share, and keep that Every Day is Friday mindset going. Stay inspired and make every day feel like Friday. Until next time, everybody, go out there and go check out Isaac's page.